What's up, guys? Long time no see. I have been working all weekend, slaving away on this video, like I do every day. And as such, I forget to do things like record these during the day and then post it. And then I forget and then subsequently remember that how I used to do it is I would record it at whatever time and then I'd post it the following day. And I don't know why I don't do that anymore. Maybe I'll do that from now on. I mean, I'm going to do that for this one. I'm recording this at like 9 p.m. right now. So yeah, there is that. Finished up a sequence of effects today for a whole scene. Pretty good, pretty solid. Feel good about it. Looks cool. It's gonna be a giant video to deliver. I did some tests yesterday and today on like file sizes, and remember, if you remember, I mentioned that I'm going to be submitting this video in a red film contest, and basically they have some requirements. One of those requirements is a certain file type to submit it as. They want a 1080p high quality preview version, but they also want the full 4K uncompressed file, like image sequence file sequence thing of this video, right? And so I did the math, and the file type that they want us to give it to them is in 10-bit DPX image sequences or 16-bit TIFF sequences. That's like a Photoshop file. DPX is more of like a cinema workflow. That's kind of a little dated, but you know, whatever. Those are the only two. So I did some tests on like, okay, am I allowed to use compression? Am I allowed to just do whatever? Because without compression, DPX sequences come out to be 35 megabytes per frame at 4K. And TIFF sequences are actually like 50 megabytes. So that's ridiculous per frame. And so like I was saying, I did the math, and the 11 minutes that this video is going to come out to be is approximately 15,000 frames, I think, somewhere around that range. 15,000 frames at 35 megabytes per frame. Yeah. This 11 minute video, just using those numbers for the 35 megabytes, is going to be 530 gigabytes. And they want me to deliver it on a hard drive that I don't get back. A portable USB 3.0 hard drive, which is great. What I think I'm going to, one of the, it's like, it has to be 10-bit. If I was able to go down to 8-bit, it crushes it down to like 8 megabytes instead of 35 or 25. No, 25. If we go down to 1080p or 2K, it goes to 8 megabytes. So that's frustrating that they want us to deliver that. But then I did some tests with EXRs. They came out to be 100 megabytes each. It's like, what? That would be like a 2 terabyte movie. 11-minute movie, which is absurd. Why can't 4K is ridiculous, especially at what they want us to export at. Anyway, I'm rambling. I want to keep this short. I am actually doing a couple other videos lately. I did the George Watsky music video shoot. I'm doing a Pikmin 3 brand deal, which is supposed to go up somewhere between October 1st and 5th. So I really don't know what I'm going to do for that. They gave me the game to play and get some ideas with. And it's kind of funny because all the guys kind of talk in what sounds like reversed footage. So that's like the spark of my idea right now. But I want to not spend more than like a day, 2 days max working on this video, because I'm obviously working on this one. But the reason why I took it is because I need some extra money to pay for sound design on this video, because I'm probably gonna have to hire someone to do sound design. Unless any of you guys are really, really good at sound design and want to help out, that'd be fantastic. If you have a sound design reel, send it over. So yeah, between that and another Quarter Digital shoot that I was doing, I don't know if I didn't mention it last week, but I mean, I obviously mentioned that I came back here now, and I'm not working at Corridor's office anymore, but I don't think I mentioned that I'm not really working for these guys anymore. That was I think, a mutual decision we came up with weeks ago. Just because like I was so busy working on this stuff, and once it was done, it was like, well, it's time for me to move on. You know, it's been a fun 14 months or whenever working on your guys' second channel, but I would much rather do other things than film and edit behind the scenes videos, stuff like that. Do more directing type of stuff. So who knows what I'm actually going to be doing once this video goes up. A lot depends on how the video is received, such as if it goes like hyper viral, like more than 5 million views, then I'm probably gonna have to continue working on this series. But honestly, I'm not really expecting that. It would be great. What I'm hoping for is 1 million views, which I think I've mentioned before. That would be fantastic. I'd be like, that's an uncontrollable success. But at the end of the day, if I don't get that, that's how it is, and you know, you deal with it. Not a big deal. But considering I've invested all my time since March, when I'm not like working on other things, it would be nice for some good payoff. But my point is that if it does do well, we could see some things starting to turn around, start gaining notice, to be able to work on my own channel, depending on how things go down. I've got ideas. I just haven't talked with anybody about them for more serialized format type stuff. Not necessarily videos themselves, but yes. Although a good friend of mine sent me over a script that he wrote that I thought was fantastic for like a 3-4 minute short film that is very, very light on special effects. That could be very cool to actually do, because it'd have a pretty quick turnaround. I would just need a nice camera. So yeah, I mean, depending, if I actually win this contest, freaking hell yeah. I, again, am not hopeful, or rather, I'm not optimistic. I'm hopeful but not optimistic that I'll win, because this is a big contest with big rewards, so talented people all over the place are going to be submitting stuff, and I'm not confident this will win, even though I think it'll be pretty sweet. But we'll see. But my point is, if I do win the camera, awesome, fantastic. I'll actually become like a DP sort of person and film a lot of other people's videos at a cheap cost, because I got a free Red camera. But if not, another thing I've been considering is actually pulling out a loan of some sort to actually buy a camera, and then do work on that front. Same sort of deal, but then I'm actually trying to pay off the camera. And then I have a nice camera. That'll be outdated in 2 years, so, you know, whatever. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. But 8 minutes down. I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm going to upload this, try it at like 11 a.m. I'm going to try to keep doing this. I'll remember. By the time I usually remember to record these things, it's like late at night, and then by then I'm just like, I don't want to record anything. That's why I always try to record during the day and then upload, and then it's a late upload. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, see you tomorrow. Hopefully, probably not.